Dreaming of endless adventures in Pennsylvania's stunning state parks? Well, discover the secret to unlimited access that the pros use. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a question I know a lot of you outdoor enthusiasts have been asking us. How exactly do you get your hands on a Pennsylvania State Park's annual pass to maximize your time in nature?
If you're an avid park goer, a family looking for weekend getaways, or maybe a landscape photographer chasing that perfect sunset, you're probably wondering what this is going to cost. You want the convenience, the savings, the whole shebang that usually comes with a yearly pass. So what's the magic number you need to budget to unlock all these natural wonders?
Well, get ready for a curveball, because the answer is absolutely $0. Seriously, zero. The big secret to the Pennsylvania State Park annual pass is that it doesn't actually exist. Nope, there are literally zero entrance fees and no day-use skate fees for any of the state's parks. How awesome is that?
This incredible setup all goes back to the vision of a guy named Maurice K. Goddard. He was a former director of the state's forest and park system, and he championed this entirely non-exclusionary model. His ultimate goal? He wanted a state park within 25 miles of every single Pennsylvanian, with guaranteed, free, open access to over 300,000 acres. I mean, talk about an amazing legacy of public access. And this brings us to the state's really unique framework. Think of it like an a la carte menu. While general admission, hiking, picnicking, just enjoying the scenery is totally free, the parks use a decentralized user pay model. So instead of forcing everyone to buy one expensive blanket pass, you only pay for the specialized activities you actually do. You're basically building your own custom pass by grabbing permits for things like boating, swimming, or camping.
All right, let's dive right into Section 1, Watercraft Launch Permits. For a lot of you, this launch permit is going to be the closest thing to an actual annual pass. If you're a paddler, this is absolutely your golden ticket. You need one if you want to take your unpowered boat. So we're talking kayaks, canoes, paddleboards into state-managed waterways. The best part is the versatility. It's valid across state parks, state forests, and Fish and Boat Commission accesses. Just a quick heads up though, if your vessel has a motor, you'll need a full state boat registration instead of this permit. Getting this sorted is a total breeze. If you're doing it online, it's just 3 quick steps. First, hit up huntfish.pa.gov and create an account. Second, punch in your watercraft details, make, model, year, you know the drill. Finally, pay the fee, and they'll mail the physical validation decals right to your front door. Or, if you're like me and need it right this second for a spontaneous weekend trip, you can just grab one in person at a park office or an authorized licensing agent.
Moving right along to Section 2, Seasonal Swimming Pool Passes.
So just like with the boats, you only pay for what you use when it comes to swimming. Now, jumping into a natural lake is totally free across the state, but if you want to hit up a treated, modern swimming pool, that operates on a specialized system. A seasonal pool pass is a great investment for a summer of pool days, but you really need to know how the state structures this. Legally, a family season pass covers exactly 5 individuals living in the same household. Got a bigger crew? No worries at all. They offer a prorated fee, exactly 1/5 of the base price for any extra kids under 12.
To put those numbers into perspective, the state sets the broad pricing brackets, but the individual parks actually determine their own specific seasonal rates. For instance, an adult season pass for a resident is $100 at Cadora State Park, but it's $120 over at Caledonia. Same goes for the family pass, $300 at Cadoras, but a bit cheaper at $270 at Caledonia. So, insider tip here, definitely check your local park's specific fee schedule before summer kicks off so you know exactly what's a budget.
Next up, let's explore Section 3, Camping and Overnight Stays.
If you're looking to turn that free day trip into an epic overnight adventure, you need to understand their reservation system. Picture this, you can actually lock down that perfect lakeside campsite up to 11 months in advance. You can book through their online portal or just call them up at 888-PAPARKS. It makes planning your getaways super easy. Just keep in mind you do have to pay in full within 10 days of booking to confirm your spot. They accept credit cards, checks, and even state park gift cards.
Now here's a crucial little detail to factor into your costs. There is a non-refundable $6.50 transaction fee slapped onto every single overnight reservation. The catch here is that this is a pass-through administrative fee, meaning there is absolutely no way to get it refunded. Seriously, even if there's an emergency park closure or you have to cancel your trip, that $6.50 is gone. So just be aware of that from the get-go.
Okay, let's look at Section 4, Targeted Access for Seniors and Veterans.
What I absolutely love about Pennsylvania's decentralized system is how committed they are to making sure the outdoors is accessible to everyone. If you're a senior citizen, 62 or older, or a visitor with a permanent disability, you instantly get a flat $4.50 knocked off your nightly camping rate. Plus, you get discounted seasonal swimming passes. The only rule is that the qualifying senior or disabled person has to be listed as the primary occupant on the reservation.
For our veterans, the level of access is tied to your service-connected disability rating. If you have a 100% disability rating, you unlock totally free camping, free parking, and, get this, free lifetime hunting and fishing licenses. That is a massive benefit. On the flip side, veterans with a 60 to 99% rating still get that standard $4.50 nightly camping discount, along with reduced fees for their licenses.
If you're a veteran who qualifies for those 100% disabled benefits, here is exactly how you get them. First, grab your VA disability certification and your DD-214 discharge papers. Then you're going to take those straight to your local county director of Veterans Affairs to apply. Once they process it, you'll receive your authorized privileges, and boom, you've got free access to campgrounds all over the state.
Let's zoom out a bit for Section 5, the user pay conservation model. So looking at the big picture, how does this whole decentralized framework actually work to protect nature? Well, it's a pretty brilliant approach to sustainability. By charging for specialized permits, like that kayak sticker or the pool pass, instead of a blanket entry gate fee, the state shifts the operational costs of the really resource-heavy infrastructure right to the active users. The folks hiking and birdwatching get in free, while the people using the heavily maintained boat launches and campgrounds are the ones directly funding their upkeep.
This ties directly into the core mission of Pennsylvania state parks. Their primary goal is to provide these amazing outdoor recreation opportunities, but they have to balance that with serious stewardship. They want to protect the natural experience for us now and for future generations. The user pay system hits the nail on the head. It keeps nature totally free and accessible while still pulling in the funds needed to maintain these incredible environments for decades to come.
Before we wrap things up, just a quick bit of housekeeping. Keep in mind that all the pricing and regulations we've covered in this explainer are based on 2026 data. Things change, right? So it is always a smart move to double-check the official Department of Conservation and Natural Resources website, or just call the specific park office for the latest updates before you pack your bags and head out.
So, what's the big takeaway? There is no expensive annual pass you need to buy to enjoy Pennsylvania's stunning outdoors. General entry is 100% free, and you just build your own access by picking up the specific permits you need for your favorite hobbies. With zero gate fees standing in your way and a clever permit system ready to go, the only question left is, with 125 free state parks waiting for you, which Pennsylvania natural wonder are you going to explore first? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Now get out there and start exploring.